What's going on, my friends? Chris Mitchell here, your team leader in Xplocial. Just wanted to shoot this quick video to give you an update. I know I kind of haven't been around here lately. I've just been so busy with my business, just putting some things in place to take this thing to the next level. I've been actually experimenting with other forms of marketing just to give you guys some more duplicatable strategies. You know, this business is about duplication. If you don't get duplication, it doesn't work. It doesn't hold together. You know, and anytime you're dealing with just strictly online marketing, you deal with duplication issues. I don't care if it's Xplocial, Empower Network, Motor Club of America, whatever business we're talking about here. People always deal with with retention. You know, actually keeping people in their downline and having them duplicate and get results. You know, so that's what I'm laser focused on right now, getting more results for you guys. You know, obviously I've had insane results. You know, I've had awesome results with my business. I'm not saying that to brag, just saying it to let you guys know that it is possible. Anybody can do it. You know, if a 26-year-old guy from Alabama can do this, anybody could possibly do this. So, you know, but I am working on ways of, you know, actually tapping into a different audience. You know, here's the thing about, you know, the online audience, you know, and I know that you are going to completely understand what I'm talking about when I say this, but you ever dealt with people, you ever brought people into your business or talked to prospects who you feel like they don't really want to work hard. They want a quick buck. They want the easy autopilot, you know, copy, paste, click kind of thing. It's just non-existent, guys. But I will tell you this much. I've made a lot of changes to my own personal marketing since I've came back from New York, which has made things exponentially easier for me. And what I mean by that is before, you know, I was going out and finding people, pulling people out of Facebook groups, asking them questions, basically spending all day just chat all day long, just pulling strangers out of the group. And I was converting sales, you know, converting quite a few sales. The only downside to that is I was having to, you know, talk to 75% of the people that I was talking to were unqualified prospects. And what I mean by that, they were really not really worth talking to be honest. And I don't mean that in a way to put anybody down. What I mean by that is it was just ended up in a tug of war anyways over my business and theirs. So you definitely don't want to waste time. Your time is valuable. Time is money. You hear that from everybody. You know, every major successful person will tell you time is value. Your time is valuable. Time is money. But what I really mean is, you know, what you want to get people chasing you if possible. And I've learned how to do this. One of the main things that I started doing since I've gotten back from leadership conference, I'm sure you could see the shift in my marketing if you look at my Facebook profile. Before I was posting a lot of results, like basically screenshots of the sales that I made. I pretty much quit doing that, you know, since I've gotten back from New York, and there's nothing wrong with doing that at all. Totally fine, totally fine. But what I have focused more on was just honestly just providing good quality, valuable content. And I have noticed a difference, like from me chasing my prospects, begging them to join my business, asking, you know, having to ask them a billion questions and qualify them and all that stuff. I went from doing that to actually having people chase me, having people, and honestly, it's amazing. It really is freaking amazing to have people, you know, come at you, asking you about your opportunity, asking for your link, and I want everybody to be able to experience that. And here's what I do. I post good, valuable content. All I do, here's what I do a mixture of. I do a mixture of motivational, inspirational quotes, inspirational images, maybe with quotes on them. I teach marketing lessons. I set a positive example for all the spammers. Everybody else is out there, you know, posting their business opportunity, posting an advertisement. Click here, join now, get all kinds of spillover, make all kind of money, blah, 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 blah. You know, people do that. But what I do, I post valuable content. I give away free training. I give away free resources. I just give value, you know, inspire people, speak to what people are passionate about. That's huge, guys, huge. Speak to what people are passionate about, you know. Provide value and give people things that they can use in what they're currently doing. And I know that sounds weird. You know, you don't want to let people use you. You know, your time is valuable, but they're in the same sense. A lot of times taking the slower approach is actually a faster approach. Yeah, you know, I might not convert that person right away today, but I'm going to build a stronger relationship with that person, you know, by just offering them value, giving them, you know, the stuff that I post. That's what I really mean. Like the content that I'm posting I don't even promote my business directly. I hardly ever post an ad on the in the news feed about Xplocial. I just give value, tons of value in it. And what it does, people look at me and they look at everybody else and they're saying, well, everybody else is just spam, 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 sell, sell, sell. They're so desperate. The desperation is so obvious. They're so desperate to get sales that they're just begging you, almost begging you to join their business. While everybody else is doing that, here I am giving valuable content, and they look at me as a leader, which I am a leader to other people, and that's what you need to do first. People have it so backwards. They think that they need to get 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 sales and make X amount of dollars to be considered a leader and to be taken seriously by other people, when really it should be the opposite. You should focus on leadership and setting a positive example for other people, giving them value and just helping people first, and then you will get so much more sales from doing that instead of vice versa, focusing on the sales first. The sales will come if you position yourself as a leader, and there's tons of useful content out on the internet. There's tons of training, tons of things that you can go take 15, 20 minutes to learn, then regurgitate into your own video or your own Facebook status update, just teaching a little marketing lesson about building relationships and asking the right questions. Don't be like everybody else. Everybody else is failing. Everybody else, don't go with the flow. If you go with the flow, then you're going to keep failing like everybody else. You're going to keep promoting just the business opportunity. I don't promote the business opportunity. I promote myself and what I can do for other people. And then they come to me asking me about my business. I have people almost on a daily basis come to me and say, I'm not getting any results with what I'm doing now. Everybody else is just trying to take my money. You're the only person who's actually helped me and didn't try to pitch me on your business. I want to learn more about what you do. I want to learn about Xplocial. Can you send me the link? And that's what every network marketer wants. So, like I said, sometimes a slower approach is a faster approach. Here's the basics of what I do. I have a fan page. I set up a Facebook fan page, and you can see exactly how to do this by going to our training area. It's freewsinternational.ws. Go to our training area, and you can click on the Facebook marketing tab, and you get a drop down menu, and you can go to Facebook fan page marketing. You can I have a video on how to build a fan page. I basically have a fan page loaded up with just good, useful content. It's nothing that I had to spend money on. It's just content it's things that I've learned in marketing, and I just regurgitated and made into my own training. Things that I pieced together and give away to people. Good, useful content. And it's just a mixture of motivational quotes, marketing lessons, free training that people have to opt into and stuff like that. But you just want to give value, on your fan page. And what I do, I post in groups. And what I mean by that, I don't post my advertisement to Xplocial. I post good, valuable content. Sometimes I'll put a motivational quote and put a link back to my fan page. And I'll put, please like and comment if you agree with this. Sometimes I'll put I'll teach a marketing lesson, and I post that in as many groups as I can per day. I try to do, a lot of groups. I post a lot during the day. And it just drives the traffic to my Facebook fan page, and it's just good, valuable traffic. It's not, so much people who want a quick buck, but it's people who value that kind of approach, people who value a leader and somebody that's setting a good example for them. So that's the gist of what I do. And I get 10 to 30 friend requests a day, probably sometimes more than that. And what I do with these people, I basically accept them as a friend. I say, hey, thanks for the friend request. Is there anything that I can do to help you? That's it. That's all I say. And what that does, if there's anybody that was going to pitch you on their business, you can forget about it. Most of the time, that's going to weed out those people. It's going to eliminate those people. The people that do need help will tell you, yeah, I'm struggling with XYZ. Can you help me? And then you just want to help them. You want to ask them questions, find out why they got involved with network marketing, what their true goals are in this industry, what they're truly passionate about. Finding out their why is a huge thing. Larry teaches this all the time. You got to find out the reasons, what motivates people, why they got in this industry, what do they really want to accomplish, what motivates them, what what do they feel is holding them back? Why do they not succeed in what they did in the past? And you can just kind of help them along. And you know, you might not want to pitch them right away. Honestly, you don't want to pitch them right away, because then you look just like somebody else. Like I said, sometimes the slower approach is a faster approach. When you're consistently talking to people and building relationships every day, it'll build up to the point where you're getting in these circumstances on a daily basis where you can close sales because you've built a relationship with them a week ago, and here they are, they're ripe and ready for the picking. A lot of people aren't ripe right away. The relationship has to be there. It has to be, you have to qualify these people. And a lot of times, some of these people might be willing to join your business, but they might not even be a good fit. You want to ripen these people. You want to get these people in the right mindset, so when they do come into your business, they're ready to get to work right away, and they're ready to duplicate. Because you don't want your whole downline to be filled with people who just want a quick buck and don't want to work hard for it, because those people are going to quit. It's just, it's sad, but it's true. It's true. You want motivated people. You want people that are qualified for this business, people that are passionate about what they do, have a vision, really want to help other people, and people that are going to work hard and do whatever it takes to be successful in this industry. People that are going to listen to your instructions, do what you say, and follow the formula to get people to that video presentation. And it's pretty simple. We have scripts in the back office. It's just a matter of building a relationship, building the relationship like I do. And then it's a matter of asking the qualifying questions. You just told me you're looking to generate an extra $3,000 a month. You're not getting results in your existing business. If I could show you a way to get better results, and actually get to your income goal, would that be worth you watching this short video presentation to see how you could do that? I can't guarantee anything. I can't promise you that you'll even qualify, but first thing I need to do is have you check out this presentation. So that's kind of what I do. I build that relationship and get them qualified, and then get them to the presentation. You always got to get them to give you a reason to get to that presentation. You can't just tell them what you think they want to hear. You got to ask them the right questions to get them to tell you, this is what I want. This is what's holding me back from it. And then you can just provide the solution by getting them to that presentation. And this is what Larry teaches. Go into your back office, hover over the training tab, and watch the Fast Start training videos if you haven't already watched them. A lot of value there. It's going to teach you, how to ask the right questions to get your prospect to tell you what they want. You always want the prospect to tell you what they're looking for, what they want, and then you can provide the solution. So I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. I'll be making some more videos. I've been really busy. I'm trying to get my new blog up. I'm transferring over a lot of capture pages from a capture page system that I was using before. I'm going to host everything on my own domain, underneath my own domain, workwithchrismitchell.com, just kind of branding myself. And that's something you might want to do in the future. If you're interested in stuff like this, you can get in touch with me, and I can give you some tips and advice to point you in the right direction. But it's ultimately about you. If you really want to be majorly successful in this business, think about it. Every business you can think of, there are people that actually fail, never make a dime, and then there are people that make just insane amounts of money. Why is that? What is that? What's different about those people? Those people promote themselves as a leader. They don't promote just the opportunity. The newbie, the person who never really makes a dime online, can't shut up about how great the company is. Honestly, I love Xplocial. They're great. They have awesome benefits. But I realized that I had to be different than everybody else. So what I do, I promote myself as a leader and what I can do for other people. Xplocial happens to be the vehicle to that. So just keep that in mind with your marketing. You're the most valuable part of your business. You've got to value yourself. You've got to increase your personal value. You've got to constantly believe in yourself and your ability to influence other people and lead other people. Don't focus on the sale. You've got to almost get the sales off your mind, because if you're so focused on being desperate to get commissions and get sales, it clouds your judgment and you don't focus on what's important. The most important part in the sales process is actually building a relationship, finding things you have in common with that prospect, asking the qualifying questions, then just getting the heck out of the way and letting the video do the work. So, that's how I do it. That's the process of actually getting people in your downline. So keep it simple, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. Just focus on building relationships and helping people and asking those qualifying questions and then getting them to the video. Most people have it completely backwards. They sell right out of the gate and they never get anybody the video. The more eyeballs you get in front of that video, the better off you are. And I don't mean driving traffic. I don't mean buying solo ads. It can work. You can get sales, but I mean, you're going to spend a lot of money if you constantly just buy traffic all the time and don't talk to people and build relationships. When you qualify that person and you get them qualified before you get them to the video, your conversion rate is 1,000,000,000 times better than just sending some raw traffic to it. So keep that in mind. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. If you need anything else, you can contact me on Facebook. You can give me a call if you have my number. Anything you need, just let me know, and I'll be glad to help.